is Boadu TV. Truth and integrity.
Yema mu nyina kwa ba mfambra Boadu TV so first time and subscribe ye nyina like video ye nje comment into comment section mo. Ye wi ana ya share. Na yembo mremu ewo na Otu Darko na kache. Otu Darko endra wo fire ye edefa eye pokwase amasaman dobro ensom kwan na contractor na ye ne basa tantanta na wogya na amanfo ntimi nko ema no. Okasa de fa hwa ne ya minister Rose minister afresa jofon shemu. Eye say ose NDC ministers ne ye adwuma. Mahama appointees ye adwuma. We ye no sin chen ya wabo ewremu donkuma ye friend sen. Ernest Kumi wo no. We di ho komo secret bi pie ba course bi a wo ye. Hana bi se so wache no egu monte so bramwrem. Ene galamse for di sie ne na sa se ye hu video ne yo. Hana nso akasa.
What my women here wo ana journalist Kobisa former running mate of MPP Matupoku Prempe say what my yen a timetable because of doomso or say adana Ghana for no from timetable. So we have been disrespected before in this country. We have been insulted in the face before in this country. So when we have a new regime, not ministers asuti saying look, me person make say we are lucky, but me person me bo omanhu brasie no abaso. And if they continue like this, they should respect everybody, whether MPP or NDC, whatever. Where Ghana and they keep respecting them. And I'm saying, say the sky cannot even be your limit as far as footprints are recorded on the moon. Did you hear that? The sky will never be your limit so far as footprints are recorded on the moon. Eti kwame yemfa nunsia na yemmo iwura Gavins Abuja Abaso, but of course the deputy enso the bonachidom Alhaji Suhini ono no one strong pillar what tie minister chi eti abra ye bo minister Gavins Kwame Abuja Abaso so ne Ghana fo di ne yi e wo se e kwan no munya nwie but se wo ba bonten kra respect ye no che se ye ni age it gives us assurance e kwan no ombeye me no ka say IMF about 350 something million dollars or so the another tranche no of the IMF sikane peno. Yes, they seem to release. Enti no enyema be koyi amayen. Eno he government rescue ne size. You know, na one person be use a bloated size. Na omo very careful with spending. Now they don't want to engage in economic opulence. It is one thing that is obvious. That is as far as omo fiscally disciplined or can be aso no ombetimi edwetri. Enti no se obi tien ya on kan kire owura Gavins Kwame Abuja say ya bona baso e ofia ebi nso nka Alhaji Suhini ne deputy Kwame ye be kai se emre bi du ya Ghana fo ankasa hyase se ye praising krofo te se owura Dangote sabi Ora Dangote nye Ghana ni. But Ghanaians especially kept praising him. And the question is why? Because he has not made only Nigeria proud. Dangote are making the whole of Africa proud. And Abraya can say, Yataika say he's the richest man of Africa. But of course, for now, you can't say he's the richest man. Do you know how Dangote was made? Nigeria created Dangote. So sometimes, Kwame, I sit back and ask myself that when are we going to create our own Dangote? Then from nowhere, people like Ibrahim Mahama emerged. I am say, if Nigerians have created their own Dangote, when are we going to create our own Ibrahim Mahama? Such that ye can't one so a take or my name ewo abibimam hani amanonia. Yes, you bet me your own version of Dangote, who likely may be Ibrahim Mahama or even any other personality or a business mogul, even Seydou Agongo, even Kwame Despite, even any of those guys are one musu ejina for Ghana and Kankro. Unfortunately, ladies and gentlemen, when we see such great people, one would be wasi honum say betimi aya Ghana here. Not yet the amanyo sem hunu titale. I have heard a lot of people say, and these are MPP folks. Dealer Ibrahim Mahama actually on the black voter relative to gold mines in Yadiano. Anna Nidia President Sina Anna T. Yet to chrome hanum na mudi sense hunu abra engineers and planners. Your imagine said the machines eti wodomo ma free. Mudi nkwasi asem sa ma papa no ejai sa adwuma no. Ye wi akire na mo fa akire. Mobile power ana mudi the same gota no. Ekoma contract $43 million. You think we will keep quiet for you to continue with that nonsense? You think say Rebecca and what na sense muruna mudi enwa Ibrahim Mahama kasi wo any free amaya mampene no na masia fa kire masa that nonsense must stop. We will not continue in that vein. Esa bunu ba kura no. I just hear who say obi person pussy then we want to kill the person. In any case, say Ibrahim Mahama kura and this our contract where he will still be Ibrahim Mahama. Now near Ghana for a finish say you need any Ghanaian are only mines in our country like holy only mines in Ghana you be minka small scale mining minka galamsey metra only mines metra only mines you be. It is a bit man yankrophobia to say Ibrahim Mahama mo no much imagine na as a country. Yentimi yes yetimi aka say ye won krofo a wo musu oni bia. Aka the crocodile say there are a lot of things I'm working, but I'll come back and talk about it, and I'll even give you a brief. I'm one who say engineers and planners is over 2 decades. And tell you some of great exploits achieved by the Ibrahim Mahames engineers and planners. And of Fasua Betimia Boy, so when you or Minia, at least, or Nunca Betima contribute close to 5% of the total mines of our country. Sami Janfi God born and say, I contribute to about half of the total you go to Ghana. What's one I'm okay, Simunu? Nyama Samo. Mame kwa humane so na ene kwabena bobie ansa kwabena bobie ansa eni enkomo enawie commander memo ha memo akwaba commander memo akwaba o
me pacho meto nkapa majeso
yo we de enawie ye bopin wa why kota be nsuo nti ubetimi a kire nsuo mu nsem Ora Ibrahim Mahama, new contractor. That abontin da nyina anima deja. Ebi twena basane stre ene ne eka ho. Ane pese ye te ase ye ginkyeremu yi. Wadama ede importin ana esie. Efa sa contract no ho a engineers and planners enyen.
Well, me just minua mesi a chia obi o. Na macha wotiefo ene wahwefo. Now, no, to say in the first place, Mesrel, Nama, ma, the Assam Kakrabi, Echem, say, a Ghana and Como, okay, ye di intina our friend.
No, correct.
I'm not here speaking on behalf of EMP.
Dabi. Onyom Kasamafo.
Am I speaking on behalf of Mr. Ibrahim Mahama? But I am a media practitioner. I have followed the matter. I know some few issues in there.
Very well.
James said, so be a follow ya.
Onya Santiasian.
From that angle.
Very well.
Inti yemfia no ento na yemra substantive matter. And I think say wabusa question no straight forward. And you say wada biya wum. The whole issue no engineers and planners. And we are provide a video biamam. 2023 me course our program will be. And engineers and planners. Woman Azuma resources. So the Azuma resources no a locally owned mining company, right? And you work Australian company almost from I may not get the pronunciation.
Financial company, no?
Exactly.
Okay.
Australia.
Is it a dip or Bibisa?
Yeah. So they came down here and any Azuma resources no a partnership. So they were funding the project. A black voter gold project, and funding. So yes, they are the owners and the financiers of the project. Now in 2023, and Australia for no at the end of Diano and the cash at the end of more running they don't see the prospect of the project. It's almost a sum of Danima a locally, a company be now omoko. So EMP is so interest a project anymore.
Okay.
And they agreed. In 2023, they agreed. Now, the agreement was based on that time gold price. You know, determine a contract. I want a problem. No, gold price at that time in 2023. I think they signed the deal around June, July or so. I'm not too sure.
Okay.
But in 2023, so almost the world gold price and they determine the price of the whole project for that $100 million. Okay. One say gold one the price, it means it's just like dollar. On the world market today is down, tomorrow is up, and all that. Before engineers and planners will say Jack, and you see, this kind of projects, what do I say? It's that the Ibrahim Mahama, and yes, be a when yan on a 10 or $100 million, or one more than to also. Also, to say the so before engineers and planners will put their, financial kits together, now world gold price now say issue to cost. Then the Australians came back to come and tell Mahama say, oh, there be says here price no ye no kind no kra no enya dia price ye beji no ye pebia ka ho no we say na omoni China for bi kwa kasa ama China for no you see the price you understand you see the price then EMP is like no, this is what we agreed on. You gave me an offer. I accepted the offer. We entered into an agreement. And that is it. You know, right, Simon, of Imani Ghana on TV da. Into by Samuels now is fighting. Say, I didn't know I could do Ora Ibrahim Mama Hono. Every Ghana ni banensa enko China for effort. By Samuels talk about and no. Yawa by Samuels Imani Ghana OD. It would move a refor or soon or that one na. Amane all phone so no.
Say Ghana ni binya de enko Chinese ni o.
Sa no mo ye eyin na hini bauxite.
Yes.
Wo mo ye na China for so betu on be Mexica me pa cho na hini bauxite o mutimi tu.
Dabi.
China for sika na buy.
Enim ba be fire de.
Enti say ebe ko go de.
Enko kona.
Say Ghana ni eba ebeye ama yenya ho fa so okrom ha na de ene esena de a Bryce Samuels Imani Ghana say ene esena de a yenya bo na China for emom emramra mefa eye black voter gold project no na omo no enye na
omu wi omo sese ska ni nyina nkom krom.
Yes no omo sanko na Bryce Samuels ye ni nyina ye ho nti ye pie toto ntete e wo krom ha ni ye ni nyina ne na ho sana se Bryce Samuels beya abeseni mu ene ahoya ani bre ya aba abeseni mu nyina eno no now my brother say me no agreement the local partners are supporting a friend say Owura Ibrahim Mahama say Australia for no yes ade no yes we shall letter omu issue ye na no say Zuma resource and resources me EMP for Baba meet the media na no. All say Australia ni and an assassin. The local partners are supporting Owura Ibrahim to take over. A private and your government, a private a business. Who to Australia? What is someone here, Marco? And I'm when you Bryce Samuels. And I'm in a cohort. And a father. And a Bryce Samuels also has a contract. And on a future media worker. Bryce Samuels therefore for media. And look at the trend. And then a MPP social media phone PK Sapon. Obama. George Quatino. And then no money abre. The MPP agenda is purely politics. Purely politics. So any normal Ghanaian or Namha, I say we all can be. And politics. And Imani, a friend say by Samuels, a son, the membership with the MPP party.
Why MPP ni? Why MPP ni?
By Samuels, MPP ni pa. Oh, he has never hidden it. Never.
Yeah.
Like someone who thinks he just say on one MPP. And I don't see anything wrong with that. Seriously, me, I don't see anything. You see, you can be an MPP or NDC. However, you need to be fair with issues.
You can still be objective.
Exactly. To me, fair with issues. I mean, I don't care where he belongs to because hey, any part of a joint political party, so that is fine. Now, back to the issue. Inti yakofre from social media boys. Say they started yesterday creating the impression say even the black voter gold project in Ukraine and you are buying the Ibrahim.
Yeah.
They started creating that impression.
Yeah. Omo connect to Mahama.
Yes. Acquiring the side by Samuels. We are messing the page and then I don't pay. And maybe a year by Samuels. So by Samuels started putting some bullet points together. Then later, no, in that the bullet points, no, or say I Obusa Nyama Mensah, finance minister, or not a year or a EBI, that's ECOWAS Bank, on a year board chairman, right? And ECOWAS Bank has agreed to finance a project, no. It's no a politics. So many are saying waiting you.
It's
by some a logic. was say your friend say I two forcing and your friend say ECOWAS Bank one a year on board chairman in T or smell it DB ECOWAS Bank no and air finance yanany one. Two, then he mentioned that a Zoom resources rep a country director back or also so when you position in NDC government also if you know so you mean and a three what to say to the guy is just using assumptions what to say Urajo Mahama wants to intervene court issues so can you imagine
John Mahama a judge and on the new chief justice
by someone you have to say Australia for no any China for no and Asia Usika just to make sure that Ghana new business over say no obi kata ebe Papa Pen would said by someone and if you don't take care and you don't follow the code of ethics you will use some words now say the amount arguments no crano what say no so I will control myself but just look at this logic
and your control person control pananga person kaze
oh Mr.
I said
because no how can you just sit back
so sad
Matese what in the way
atisem yeah the casem
one more by someone no say wako school wako then the basis of putting information out Matese what in way what is your evidence and this person who you so Matese can't send fan of one now a year or no ya as if say they have monopoly over foolishness. But what is it? So right now, you go back with EMP. The same thing with a year in the box site.
Okay.
Yem Premier Ibrahim yet. Yem Premier Ibrahim yet. Yem Premier Ibrahim yet. Yem Premier Ibrahim yet. And also you watching. Then Ojai in the box site no more.
Obian so anye.
As baby moment yanye. Yem fire no to. I am Matese a man for and Onia Bedi president in here. And I heard you coming up with an argument. And I am say producer friend no. And sorry, not a solid argument. Ibrahim Mahama, the company, or EMP, not Oniano Crano, Yamfani running it. Two of us.
Oh, true. Over 2 decades.
Yamfia non 20. What the Yamra 2019. 2019. No, I think 2019. Ibrahim Enya a contract of almost $300 million with Abosu Gold Mines. 2019. A 5 years contract. Yes, me pacho. Ya no obi na deba no. Jomama. Satan Jomama na president.
David.
And I say, no. Minim is the same people for argument. Even under your regime, this man was working, getting heavier contracts and executing it.
So if that argument is even logical, the essentially say abaya enye ni nuaban with $300 million worth of contractor. Na ni nuaban dey asanka eso man 500 million. The 100 is so.
We grade obi private.
And I mean say asanka onu no dey ma dey asanka 100 ni so.
Yeah, yes. Let's see, uni masemi go and check. Let your production team check. Time 2017 Australia for Nobel Chroma Best Starting project no. The MPP, they gave out that project. The MPP gave out that project. One the problem, one and a ton of concession. Sikano ever. What on concess in Eddie, I could be uncrankransom. Uncrankran say, oh, mean to me, your view.
Timina Medema. Oh, how they say?
I mean, I'm a dema. Obisi, oh, me making me.
Oh, Pauso called Bedia.
Now, not by someone, one could set China company a cheap. So, no, emphasis can be in Koto Sabaya Ibrahim Mahama, ain't mean to. And you see, the point is that Ibrahim Mahama cannot meet a year or more financial demand. No, he can. He's more than capable. But the point is, Otu, if I agreed on something with you, that's a sign a
contract.
Finito. A contract.
It's binding by law.
It's binding. We signed it. Now, meaning, in the Senka, Azuma Resource for Ukraine, or Ibrahim signed contract to be. Would you ever send common sign contract? If Ibrahim Mahama anytime in age now, why not Ghana for support? No,
so Bryce Simon saying support to a foreign and ninja idea.
Yo, Yamin Shirano, I had dear. Yamin Shirano, I had dear. Oh, Boninti, when no more Bob Brower Bushumua, or talk about o city back on in my bedroom. No, Bonnie, Bonnie, on person or Bob Bra, a big song for so. But Ibrahim there or Bob Bra may be so Ghana for so. We need China new class, Sabata Frachi, say Ghana near College school need be near Pai now or so what fan of Hooker, Edna Aquacotra, UK air channel. Meaning, by someone per se, and more bro for Ghana and Uncle so I am mobile.
Now, Commander, a what crowd the assassin? A brofu company, sir. A year Juma from the 1800s. Two gold. And for swap and pan and free. Some foreign companies. School down crowd cromini be omnia Juma. A crime bazaar. Other than my idea, let's get into Nakruma.
And Orajo Mahama, I can't ask some new United say. Yes, yet to me a razy, a young Ghanaian business guys are on which we are refining you gold. Yes, we are exporting. Yet mean to run on from command for us. We need to create businessmen. Orajo Mahama, Mampenia can simple. Now when you are unti, any idea when you are baby too. Yet the Chroma number catcher say a Japan deal. You are creating a special
purpose
vehicle. A Japan company no more the Ibano. Corporate directors wouldn't be an omote. You're so much in New Jersey, America. And yeah, you need more. One for company and Coffee Chrome and now a company in Dimra. Most of them would be able to mean deal not buying a woman. A Japan company no, or mobile fire resources in your golden crown. Gold, bauxite, or mobile fire mineral resource. Oh, or mobile two on our behalf. On the my upfront money of $500 million. Can you imagine?
Less than 1 billion.
Now $500 million no crime also no. Almost the better a year almost the better stock exchange. Pound crown come boy. The account also royalties no. Royalties ni biano on betia. To a tax saving account to be on one criteria. Just a Ghana for who be a kind of crowd. So apart from the $500 million, it ends there. You finito no. She Ghana gold nini me what you assassin. If the company I hope what echo chesi can edit. By someone I met a lead a Japan campaign no. By someone. They prefer that. And the young father says, and Ghana go to the Ibrahim said, Ibrahim, too, no, my Abia, or a Ghana, and when a couple of quite come a yet born to soon. Now, we private business will be MPP in a day, concession will be. I do who security, and then Nippon so on want to mean yet and what you may be. It is one also person or transfer Emma a year another company. And yes, and yes, and yes, from one private house to another.
To the other. So, I think that in all this conversation, apart from the other peripherals I was touching, Adia Bakwa, me who say a very great education. One 18, I say off for no fanko. They say one moment to futuro because all along, the falsehood are almost trying to say, John Dramani Mahama, I'm an Inuit contracts. Just a family and friends government no amukaseti akufado no anoye but what my yati asie say there be akufado mo contract omde ma obi ana onipa akoni say se a o mensem na emo mintimi nye etime daniama ana Ibrahim Yakob de no no anya
simple asebi nyina
etie no Mahama ba mu wen contract na Mahama dia
asebi nyina ni Mimia, Cabot Cranky and Kiampon.
Acrophobia cranny.
What bonnet and one no. A yard was a move.
A baba girl and what the infant come Chinese.
I am from a Chinese. Yet you crew and 8 years. A enterprise insurance. Kenoforiata, not TH and Pacho, Mr. I had no one here and I'm a young from Swono.
Aye.
February Salmons in Quasiasimbia Walker. Say after forcing Echo Bank, ECOWAS Bank, board chairman. Not just a conflict of interest be a woman, and ECOWAS Bank run a finance a yes project no. You na conflict of interest you yate. Yet you could and a finance minister do only company enterprise insurance. A yes state insurance insurance cover. No, you mean free SI system. You know, nine year conflict of interest. Right, Simon.
That be
yet the Chroma, na your Copabosia, not yet the data bank.
I a transactional advisor.
I a transactional advisor.
Jiska.
Not a Gabi, a law firm, African law,
African Legal Associates.
Yes, Omuna, ye legal reps. 2% of Bosia Kobubiano na a data bank. You know, by someone, you know, anya issue amano, anya conflict of interest amano. You know, conflict of interest. They were trying by someone more brebianco when a book that will read you, we say, Asa, more brebia book where we read this, the Archimedes, ba auko.
So criticism.
Yes, by some more Papa Bia we are apart from books you read books you read so you know you fan top on ko. You fan top on ko.
Okay.
People or more jini some betimi appear on mine. Come that side. Also there just what kind book and that will answer.
Dabi.
And so by someone come that side my bobrachen o kluma. Umo brebia.
Eti, Commander, finally, before Bekono, maybe see the brighter side of life because senior Ija Ibrahim Mahamamu, ma almost son no, say same huno ye ni bi mukrumha. We will make sure say we will all use whatever we have to support that Ghanaian because when you ska krumha no nebeka, me nua bi benya dwuma bi aye e woni nsem. Eti, nia MP before can dey enye case, but maybe see the brighter side of it say emfaso dia ben na ye benya free sa eye contract ya Ibrahim Mahamanya because then wama Ghana ya make history. This is the first of its kind. Say Ghana ni betimi enya a Ghanaian wholly owned see enya possible sa enti emfaso dia ben ye benya free so
we know Ibrahim, if you want to talk about eye emfaso dia, you cannot look far than just a close entity. Here your friend Jata Cement. Go to Jata Cement. The last time I went there, now more workers over 1,300.
just Jata Cement alone.
Yes. More workers, Ghanaian, over 1,300. Right now, I don't know the figure because they are doing expansions, so I don't know. It's been quite a while. Yeah, menko. Inti say a fire no analogy near the baby see a year this gold mine Neswa. Obviously, the man is going to create employment. He's going to create employment. 2, now because of Ibrahim, we are going to get premium on our gold. Almost final raw. Ibrahim is saying, make you never refine it. And sign it, they are called. Any premium.
You mean more value?
More value. Then it will help the gold board. Because now the gold board knows no help the gold at par. And you're so easy. One say there be gold board. Because assembly as you say almost 83 power gold board. They will prefer to go and sell the gold to maybe Burkina Bay for 12,000 Ghana cedis. Because I mean the gold board no or no beton be at 10,000 and I say 11,000. Now or no so akotono ewa amanome. Just like a cocoa board. Into omo prefer some beton be an 12,000 no 13,000 Yama Lebanese ni India ni now omo and cotton no enyam faso no. While you can sit down with the person because as time goes on, yes, we agree. We'll be a Juma pen faso. And there'll be negotiations. Okay, so this year, this time, at least now we are able to regulate mineral resources, gold, it will regulate it. And that is what Mr. Mahama, through engineers and planners, are coming to do to help us. What you are saying? And baby BNY friends engineers and planners are here Juma. Omun develop that area.
Abrafun sudi omo ye omun develop you no ma jane sa.
Omo ko. Yen time na Ori Ibrahim ebobo an ho aba be nhin bauxite ho adwuma no. O de hini krom ofo emrante ne maba makoma 100 and the coal training e India. Fre krom ne busa. Just to go and learn about bauxite. Now, famram benye ejuma. Ko bae no, na people aji amasankola ni nyina aba asesa. Nya ejuma nye.
Can you imagine?
India, yes, India. Orama ama den kola ni ma wo ko nya no. Say aye waste. Ne nam. Na mudi boni say ya. Wada ne mo ho abofo. Na ho kaya.
Unswa. Obi so ye oya.
Benko obi betwamu a wa bone peg.
We de be piam wo mbekọ.
If we have any other person who has the capacity like Ibrahim Mahama, why? We will all support
this will create more jobs.
We don't care whether you know your kufu adu mi or your die. Munya musika so adu no mu ni kanofrata no musika o musika. Guyana na mudi koguye. What Gabi no A2 oil. Omo anya no ho na Ghana ni bi anya bi adi. Enti Gabi on employ obi a Ghana.
Unim say
employ obi a.
Commander, na me check engineers and planners. Encrofu a oma form no average of 4,000. Just engineers and planners company alone. Enye Jata Cement engineers and planners. Ana wo san say Jata so okoye na workers ni over 1,000. Can you imagine? Near mining site Ghana for mabuna titi fear. Can you imagine? Young first can no enkwa bruchiri. Because of Ibrahim Mahama.
Yes, nkolanu guru na gadam say no ano say obi betimi aye no regulate ni fa nkola bebre ni ayi wo mo afiri wuram ama yensu wansu no ho apono no ni aye adwuma papa no.
We crowd we Ghana ni.
Debi on tiase by time on say e bin serious da na ntinani abre no ho a wonam en wo kasa san na be pon dam by some odi agro be pon dam ansa na wo because say utivias na bone ntimi ba otimu say me ade e ba Ghana ni nsem bia na men tiase mempe and you say you be with that capacity wo Ghana ha et say Ibrahim all support him now. Me I don't care say MPP ni kura businessman and the nipa no what the capacity like Ibrahim Mahama. Now so betimi ebie eye bibi wo Ghana ebeboa ye gold sector ye mineral resource be ka ye nsem why not? Na do Mahama no mo asore se wo mo mprea. Na mate wo mo nkomo bi. Akonta mines no. At Akonta mines no de on de ono ye Burkina Media. Akonta mines business ben Akonta mines ko ye obi kan wasem. Mo bi before na be ka che say Akonta mines Eeii forest mu mining illegally.
Eti anka Akonta mines for air mine illegally no mayenka.
But for me, na we plan me no mienu na kan.
Omo na dey buy. Abujina poa na oso munya adwuma.
Akonta mines dia. Akonta boy na Abujina po di ohun ye nti o ka say they were mining illegally. Go and ask him. And Akonta mines the on the Burkina or Niger a day business and Akonta mines obi eka wan sam senye. Mo na mbeka say so what yenimri forest mu to gold illegally. Mo na mbeka na we illegal deal. And before yam na moton concession no. Illegal deal. Say Ibrahim Mahama asemi fare by ni no ediengo kanche Ghana for say John Mahama na di ama Ibrahim Mahama dem to Ghana for ntrim thinking say Ghana say Patrick Buama omo MP no Patrick Buama to MPP for say they need a communication consultant strategist to come and train them on how to communicate because emra Ghana owura kofo na no catch them say politics na MPP for and yet the politics times have changed and they should change their mindset.
Very well.
And what I can know, not a free ninety two, one can catch them for Ghana, ha Kumasi, and any some what I can know, which them full say, and next generation, no, Jimmy, next generation, you won't be to a wall. No matter how Gen Z for we won't pay a Mama, Mama go wrong,
they'll come after Mahama.
Oh, they will give it to you.
They'll come after Mahama.
And next generation, you know, young can pass that someone in one for you.
They'll come after Mahama. Yeah.
If you can win himself propose who read it, they know the actual truth of the whole matter. They know.
Commander, my friends here. And for those of you I'm joining media practitioner, veteran one of that, and and because we follow case na chinti, we thought he will be best say obetimi ama en century mu no. And so moi year 2 futuro gumani say John Dramani Mahama ana a day a buying contract a year Ghana your mineral resource your gold reserve what black vote and mu ema ono ani nua Ibrahim Mahama na tantamount to conflict of interest no and Matiasi enye no kore a foreign company bia na Kufuor mo ade contract ni ma wam a bibi nto ma anya huru adwuma na afei womo konti womo pese womo dane contract no ema anam de contract nija na Ibrahim Mahama engineers and planners a show capacity and the well without so obetima anya adwuma obetima ye adwuma no na ECOWAS bank and so aye krado and now when your financial support and not because on one can say need that financial support but because of the old arrangement contractor odi kan coin na sana eso mfasa akwa so enti monti ase say a private company and the contract name engineers and planners Ibrahim Mahama's company it's in John Dramani Mahama and the company bia amani nua Ibrahim Mahama they say the MP before ne akonta mine for year 1 ko 2 galam say no SA no and on record Ibrahim Mahama ne mining na dwuma ye nyina ba bia ne ho ayate say ye illegal mining and I say was say so no galam say and Otu Darko metana na mafaya no so people cannot raise issues say ana ye ka akonta mining ho asem mo yare ana akonta mining say yensuo yen support na na say this why the MPP and this matter it's common sense matter Akwani say so. What's the entrance and say? Akunta mine say, look, Akunta mine no when this mukra make come against the face. 80, you cannot compare oranges to watermelon. Two different circles. Yeah, Fasad initiative. Now Ibrahim Muhammad, this time be focused. Me to send ya Ghana focus aya uswejai. Hey, senior. Be focused. You're strong now Juma. Now Juma no creates a lot of job opportunities. Send ya no. Emma Ghana mabunu. Now Ghanaians are behind you. Young Professional Journalists Association of Ghana. President Kasano. We are behind you. Fantastic. No bagawaya. Young Trano man for especially MPP for. Obien wa better ma say this munu atum futu agun for di biem. Ghana for we megbele ya ne bie. It is going to contribute to at least 3% of gold ayinya. 3% enu ko 3% if no more. From 1800 sir, you starting mining here. Ko boase adane hanging city. Ko help boase for kwan. Enfa so ben na brofo no mining here no. O majai ama boase for. Boase maburu nya dwuma nye. Hospitals are here so boase. Youth are here employed boase. Other foreign companies are mining free bauxite. Kwasi manganese, gold, diamond, and for swaben panda Ghana maburenya also because sikani nyina remittances no ye de kwabruchire eco developing amanone. Now when ye Ghana ni for the first time we are making history. Sikani obeye ni nyina ebeka or the third ni ebeka. Wacha obi bi ebeka. Adwuma no Ghana fo benya adwuma ni biaya eno so afamu bedin se mu no ye de mama Ghana ni de ye fa nkoma obroni. Are we sick in the head? This is not MPP, this is not NDC. This is Ghanaism, Ghana Sam. So I think that we're in your case. In your case. By a bedding commander. But I have one issue coming. I have one issue. And okay, my mini kind should I say Charles McCarthy Abekayenza, editor-in-chief, Emma the Hawk newspaper. Sanso ana Samuel Huntonso Abekayenza. The bidding komo and chekra. In May alone, Samir Jenfi Gold Board and the Ababos president tape is here. Export to 11 tons of gold, valued at $1.1 billion in May alone. Ankawe abrofu nomde atu piafejan. From January, exports a free small scale mining sector echo drew 51.5 tons. 51.5 tons, valued at least $5 billion. Since the establishment of Gold Board, January, says Kenya Kabrofu they cover remittances. Aka. Can you imagine say when poye enye Ghana ni na 2 gold you na Ghana ni Ibrahim Muhammad ni engineers and planners ni hwan ana ebe to can you imagine na kakra bi mpo na yesidi stabilize against the dollar na yebenya Ghana fo a omubetu and I'm encouraging everybody eskafo mo kroma wo bia nwura man ni num na yenji ade Ibrahim Muhammad edikan Kwame Despite Duramu bi just one group of companies usura mubi Kwame Chewra mubi said Gongo hey Ghana sikafo munyina mu mining let's take hold of our mining sector. It belongs to us. Let's take hold of our mining sector. We will not allow detractors and naysayers MSA bi okrum ha. Chinese for bebe science say e dey na enye so be na enye free. Yentra on menye hwe han na ensam fa nkoma profo. When we have Ghanaians Mama fa don't treat hodum but Kwame na make say bia kire say see a bo Minister of Lands and Natural Resources abaso Ama Kofi Boa fantastic minister Ohe adwuma Ama Kofi Boa and in just 2 minutes Kwame I'll be done with this na yenin kobo adwuma Ama Kofi Boa ebo in making sure say obetimi aku galamsey he deserves commendation and then na me kan in the Hawks newspaper. Juma Charles McCarthy, I found, and of course, all hey, I'm sure say the preliminary messages no obe room kakra. Say Naimos na yati no. Secretariat bia baba hese yebeku galamsey na yetu ase kura. And with somebody like Commander Boa, one Commander Boa, one with no. And if you follow his trajectory, we say these guys are very serious. And we pray Sesenia, Omenia Breno, Ombetimiaku, because we're in this country, Galam stop by, Operation Carless by, Galam Wine by, and Kosiwe, Interministerial Committee on Illegal Mining in and Kosiwe. So we are praying, sir, with somebody like Commander Boa, Neomwa Kanakanoboa Mono, Wombe Jumano, and they have shown strong affection, especially the minister in charge of lands and natural resources. Kofi Amaboa said they are ready to fight. And until me person me fa video we so na me catch other parallel groups. Me person me bo bi edin. And e feze etufobo. I will be sorry na we wura kwaye num because e bi onu so anya nipa kakra de nachi. Me patcho all those things should come to an end. At least Sena cost before is because we were not having a central point or a central unit. Now the NIMOS is the central unit. They are going to take action. And I'm here to say, I don't know. Say, me not sure say no presidency so microphone say o TV say o me presidential. Na me TTB say I president no. There's nothing like presidential task force be ko. Now we know say the NIMOS is that task force. I be ko. Because when there's this multiplicity of same purpose or same action, and one majumani nko, and my own to me who near all year juman, and my who near one we excavators. Because a back critical not be biagida, ye who near Kobisano, because one more doso. Now we have the NIMOS. Please allow the NIMOS to work. And the government, so that you show that we are serious in fighting the Galamsey menace. Si can be a one will be a NIMOS. Let's do the necessary job. And yes, sir, you leave Adanko and you hold the tail. Anya, Yababonti, Mobile Juma, Sika, there be a person that could allow the NIMOS to work. But I know, sir, with fantastic minister, Kofi Amaboa hold there, Bibia fine. Bibia fine. And NIMOS no, is now more of all the groupings. Na court is for Wombi, National Security Wom, NIB Wom, Ministry Nankasa Wom, me for Wom. All the group I share to mine a home do anwa ewum etino ye koso abo minister wabaso se koso aye adwuma na minim se dachi ye betimi ako eye ohawi ye betwe ho John Geja aba o say okay Maria Damosi who does not we say what we expect the government to do is after gaining more profit for our natural mineral resources, electricity and water should come down. Hassan bin Abdullah, say good afternoon now to Darko. If John Mahama dares and collects Ibrahim Mahamad's contract, he gave him. So let's correct it. Mahama has not given Ibrahim Mahama contract. I think we have done that education. A private company and what done the contract. Ama Ibrahim Mahama. John Dramani Mahama. Benjamin.
Now NIMOS.
Yeah.
Minister of Natural Resources, Lands and this thing.
So I publish it.
Yes, I read it. My opinions on NMAC Honum, particularly a sector under him. There are two sectors under him or problems with Honum. One of them, a Mineral Development Fund.
Yes.
Dr. Anabisi Mineral Development Fund, NDF. Act ne creates our agency no. Act 912. It was created in 2016. Ideally, the purpose of the act and say anasa office no, and it say provide the financial resources for the direct benefit of communities no more mining woman. Enti ofa bibi te se oboase takwa nyina hini ni yakeka ho no obia ye tu good one kwan e be fa so amanfo omo ho no omo be benefit directly from the resources sabuta ne se edia so money so enti me who no yuram. First one be kromu ho boys be cross so money police for no. Me yemu shame. Enti me compare act no. And I'm a there was nowhere in the act. A kazu MDF administrator a bit me the police for any soldier for the nachi ako field operation to the extent so was may stop galam say.
Are you being so in line with citizen arrest?
No. You see, we are talking about governance here.
Okay.
When you talk of command, who move police for, who move soldier for, you must get clearance. So operations, and it must be operations that are sanctioned. What I say, and the chisa police for ni be a mukwena nyamim pengusa mukano. And now a tio echo car back what will be the explanation?
Are you saying by your investigations?
No, who sent them?
And you're sanctioned by the minister.
Who sanctioned it? Which minister?
I thought into Onwanoko without sanction from the minister.
Is it the minister that sent an abisu to go and do that? I don't think so.
So how in what capacity does she?
That is the point. That was the basis of my article now, because I'm in tears here. Say as a mineral development fund, and I'm in fund say a good board. That's a medium fair sorry. No, and you must say may stop Pugalam say. It doesn't work like that. So, and to me, see, I don't see how this thing will happen. But when you say, a man for Munam Yuram, Sikawo Yuram, money day bush. And the tax force, we are with the tax force, we see we no more Yuram, or more the excavators. When you say excavator, no chair. But could be the between 100 to 200,000.
Omoji free.
Omoji amoho and somudi amomo. Enti bisa who say excavators are machichi besine. How many of those excavators need their bank line?
And for that you quite this or you don't want to?
And now omo leave your operation here. How many kwachi? How many kwachi? Me share an interview be another sister station or say
for now, way allegations.
An allegation. She sat on Adum television in the morning. Yes, Sikano, and allegation. Push me person push you. I dare hit you Ghana no push you pushing me there, my body is here. You go galan say for Sika and your secret. On one come a man for ati. Yes. Otna radio suka say omoko excavator 40. Me boa. Omoko back na kaseng. 3 and I said 7, which means 33 call. Nowhere to be found. And you know, why no more now first excavator 33? No? Now what ya would share wine, sir? Which excavator, would ya will be a home so among restaurant? You got my point. And you know, I do now all general. You see, in much as with your intention, no, may be genuine. Say genuinely she wants to fight Galamsey. But it is not her NSO fighting Galamsey. Or Nimdia ye fighting Galamsey on Fambuan minister.
Do you think that she's usurping the powers of the minister?
She has usurped it. Not I think she has usurped it. For the fact that she can move to the bush all alone with men, no. And for me, my checks, those has not been sanctioned
by the minister,
not the presidency, not the ministry. And you must say, and you may have good intentions, but I think that the right thing ought to be done. Yes, Anna may be a Cuba trained person, and she may have that, and your man who's on no pay. Boxing training, nita kwando, zane manu wana niso. But enye ufeed ni the juma shawonsa.
You have to concentrate. I
wish that she would concentrate on her job as MDF administrator. Make sure that those communities are mining, are destroyed. Na amam for ne bromu nyansu panom no. Kwa be faso o menyansu panom. Kwa be faso manya school papa biako. That is the essence of the office no marketia and then my appointing our Tihono. So Kasisika or my location man office I will support her.
Okay.
Do you get it? If allocation enko near so nyadi juma enko, I will agree. But to abandon the office work, and get to the field, say, oh, now no. Look at the videos. The optics,
allocation
are bad.
Allocation poor ma in your case because who define capacity.
That's what I'm saying. But then you can cry say there are no allocations. They will fight for you. Niya kabiyama. I'm a mama allocation. But the optics near bad. So video no.
So you think Hannah Bisi should back out from
hold the hand, hold his hand.
Oh, say I've seen someone or directed someone to a Inimra.
Excavator if you are back China for no or Numunzo na you know, you see you do set to me man certain things you don't exaggerate them, you don't overdo it.
What if she's complimenting the effort of the ministry?
That let the minister know that you are helping him.
So you think there all what Hanabisu is doing, minister aware? I'm
telling you, I'm a journalist from my checks.
See, to me Ben on what they like.
Of course, she is the National Women Organizer of
NDC.
But
your National Women Organizer,
then a man in position.
No, the point is that National Women Organizer man position. When you're a home minister, no in charge. And to me, National Women Organizer who take over Minister Juma. And
I make who be then never man that.
Okay.
I'm a national officer.
Okay.
And he has some MDF. And I'm a fee say yes, Sika will you them to make
what kind of sign
money the bush. This guy the you know gold here you know they will just that is it. And for me it is bad, it is not good.
Okay.
It's not good for the government, especially a buying way by one thing a buying way. There are two things. That I'm saying we one. Two, one the come home. Omo fees omo yen. It omo dream is omo omo supporters, omo base. They excite themselves by rewarding outsiders. So I say, and then ebe homo. It any internal bleeding, hemorrhage no. Who inside who be who. Internally, when you're internal bleeding, now when you are bleeding inside, nobody sees it.
What about other people who think ABS ministry don't act fast? And you know,
of course,
she's taking advantage of the vacuum created. Because ABS she feels said you may be echo and a human name continue ABS.
Excavators is saying, or shall say, bush. The MBS excavators is saying, what me have bush or their bank.
I don't know.
Find out how many excavators. Okay, Eastern region, but it's not much more Eastern region. What is their case today?
I don't know.
Prosecution?
I don't know.
So what is the essence? End game near day.
So I bet you my prosecutor.
Now the camera do it. Na ya chat na be eno. IGP boys no much wa. Omo do court. So court be jawa e woni court asem.
Okay.
The IGP team now what no. Omo much wa Obatu, excavators and they account for the district.
You know a fantastic guy.
They more account to the mad district. No more your moon surface. Now we now we are involved. They prepare you to court. Obu we are the court to see a nyawa and your court as a court. That is what he is doing, and that is what it must be done.
Very well.
And Tina mi bizarre say MDF administrator shall say ko you how many excavators na what me move
so far?
In their back room. A man for now or chill or mono. A modo do a send what me a process or mudia court.
Because and then can say na yenti nine musuno.
Yeah.
Power groups no mutimu yejuma. But see a yati nine musuno. A central point is created. Into mu amaka nyina you have to stay back and work through the nine mus. Even if more work as complementary cry, you must at least work through. Send a bay and yes you disorganized. We fat nini man no kungurum. We find in your man, no, it's I think it's not good for optics.
Me say Sagalam say a jai. There are a team of soldiers are more 1 month. They will stop this quote and
nonsense. Soldier 4
or make him stop what this are nonsense we.
I'm one to
But yeah, more monko. What is it? We will not let them go. The way I select it, the way they do my man so can't. Yes, the 9 months are bad.
Yeah.
Obi am fan of support. Emma 9 months. They make you just say, "Unya intelligence, for mom, who the mom no man act on it, the boy machi."
Yeah.
Yeah, okay. Yeah, this 9 months to ones who could disca 100,000, 180, 200. Yeah, baby, Pepe, who say it in
and then by Commander Boadu, he looks serious.
He's Colonel Francis Dominic Boa. We are to football, and that day we are to football because you're in some so. Or more contractors. They will fix him. Omulidi Galam say yes. Eddie call national security call the bill more money na yenim.
Hey, Kruma.
When we get there, we will strike there.
Okay. Yenjanisa. Charles.
Nana.
Yenjanisa. Mami kojo ebwa.
Nana. Me da. Yeah, someone.
Oh dear, we are diabolic, Papa. Oh, compare the network. Me tell you, me access here.
Nana, me da say. Me fa kwanya so me cheti for na shofo nyina. Nana oni baby amakati di ewie. Me fa hono mansa na maba me ha me nua Ibrahim hono. Oto he de pa.
Okay.
To me fa anum kakra. Nana oni me say o mai bi amra nya adwuma no de. Nya de o man bitu akoso da. Oto ma say. Emra ntine o constitution de toto niema. Enti e do ko ba bi a yemfa nso de obi akọ education. Won't ma me other ministry be adwuma by force. Ba bia wo na wo ba bia kokopem. Sa wo pu need bi mpa fi other ministry mpa eso contact om na wo no mo ye de ekom enhyehyɛ ansa na bi ama kwa se wo bitima yi se ana bitima bo am ya se fine what ma say and media meti maami asem ha na bi so issue a meti ana na me ye me hwe no TV so na me rawo na me fere mpo obi babu sasa de na fere na ne yama wade yama o CEO na woni ba bi wo ye kra mpo edu ba bi ameme de wono wo ye madamfo edu ba bi akon du ba bi abom ne ye ma ko mienu bi edu ba bi anko yie na yama wo ye woman organizer me ne wo ka say enke ba bi edu ko yie and also me back to me party ma baba enje wono say school feeding program enko yie kra
a bon
because edu ba bi ade correct om so de ma protocols
women organizers nanka say brain no kra ye mom
thank you
and yi mu amana kase no ne de NDC women organizers
baba boa wo mo kakra
school feeding program enko yie the mere understanding of layman's and say enuane no mo do an enko yie talk about the allocation
and make a protocol so use protocol wo ba me call so say schools in the papa ma ko mienu miensa ya so so go no ye no fi mu se no de ma protocol who am the protocol mu fi what ma say me why o ma o conference o ma
man organizer bi abra ne atomo bi afin cry
ne de command
transport so no kon we
so the question is
now any women organizer don't tell
you na che women organizer go na ka beba na ka do na si form what ma say en ka do what tra we kra no bando how den ka beba na do na si form no kwa be hwe man say niema na ekoyi ana school feeding program dia no mo ye perfect same menko e mo mo de school bibia ye perfect
no same was rather educated
yeah no yeah say be obi konya adwen foforo what ma say e dey make an say ni nyina we jato uko ministry na we talk so betima research there Sam George kokoye no ba bia do ko ye no the sector wo mo akoto wo mo na na omuguo on for to so be obeyi NDC wo be adwuma ba ko ma NDC ni ba ko po office my head that call akwa research on office wo yes ya ba be ka obi asem keke wa wo ana bi si wasem ne eka now sorry ya usai makade be ka se siska wo muram eti ba bia nche wase no no move gidigidi no adu muram munyame na me nkobesi mukoko hwe ba be ska no bi wo no wasa ba be gina hon ma ba be ka kire se wo ko ya ko che excavator 40 na be se in 48 hours house akwa no aka 33 maka 7
but is it not also because Ochia or hand over to police
or hand it to who policemen 40 excavator be ko police station bi
anyways
and if I know the kogu ye and watching out the kogu ba bi no e say security for na de wonam ba ko mienu miensa 9 e so mo da ho no mo hwe kopem sam be ko ambesa aba until see e be fa and I be make sure say atoto niam wi bia owners ensa me for mo ade na wasa aba be jono be gu party na nimu ase they say party no mo che excavator mo say wia ana me boa sabe party or political or politician now to niam ya sa de we to wo kwam kwanken ka wabonten na nanu asa be ka we na party for no so ye din pani for party ye din say wono de o ye genge en kanasem na ne be kanasem excavator on one in baby koye. But by this time, get arresting the dada. So man, you man get arresting the dada.
Let's arrest Hanabisu.
I'm telling you, be on man in Remo. And what go for Niamaba and what's up with the baby, Yenny baby.
So why then you arrest?
What do you call him? And Yamana go for the call him. Yeah, but to and my baby says, and my baby. I actually man as a to pray. Yana be catch Mrs. Oman Mra Juma Hanabisu, but this time a hank of a bank of Bunisa.
But can we pick it this way?
Oh, you're picking your cop, Michel.
Ceciano, your Naimus. After you building Naimus, say any parallel group be a qua, we can come back and say, you're building Naimus into winning right because now no, they are charged and saddled with that responsibility. Into time and Naimus Umayano, and they took undue advantage. Into Abia with the passion they had, keke. Into normal person, yes, Edgeman.
Now, I want any passion. What's a ministry? Be say, what person you be a minister or born a maniana? Or more prove with some conquerana.
One can't minister there one yet.
One can be a minister anymore.
Minister anymore.
Yeah, Sanchez or Gravy and can different. Obian Sanchez, so Mrs. Roger bulletproof. Now I'm a bomb in Miami tie. Police for no dinner, one woman bulletproof, and I'm not sure no jog you remo. Just any party about
and it's dangerous. It's dangerous. So.
Hey, more dangerous.
But the guys are very armed.
No, if it's a bulletproof, I cook up. We think now no bulletproof. Prove behind you. I know nine. Yes, how I have to go from. What do I say? Yeah, on them grab a hundred and torture. So on Sunday river. I didn't me say, see the Mraya Juman and this in penny for. That's what matter to near my mammy, but I guess action. And after the Juman can get finished. I can see again.
We can say she should concentrate on her mandate. But to say
yes, I correct you, be and could be any bonida. I grab I know say Warren Petty. So on them. Adia mami ya yenye, yenka nche sadia u yenye. Ye jano na eso afa no sa, wasaba, and this wasaba guno. 24 hours excavated 33 owu na etuko. Enne excavators and before we are your money coin. Ni nyina echu so baya, wa be kasa asem we. Ye jano no nenam no o kika de ope. And a party for na edi, maami ne yenka na se be ye beka. Ye no be beka na sem se de wo ye nanimrem. Party for chinen trase, so on resetting the ministry. Wako you timi fa pan no fa na banse
agents what was agents
and I'm say agents na the man no wako say be nya do timi reset wo one reset one nya want to sometimes we turn on radio so be bon cross anu wako adwuma na dia man so ntiase a art na ho no wako kai no hu ba bia wako kopem
okay
anybody was
so we efisem me can be
e Ghana sem no bia sem nya na mo so sem e Ghana fo sem ne yeka ma mini suni ne ban a any conduct or conduct wo Ghana
sister
as I me can oba bia ma me we sister fine but the day me share am ferry me tell interview am ferry about this girl say issue to be say no pe ba bi ntia
I think that the point I can join you to raise is and I think I agree with you on that point. Now there's an established unit Naimus into no dear ya mami Hanabisu ni all the other groupings na kono it was say omotenase
we can say
now we have established
we can say ebe mo bi pon en kind art ba you free copy ma ya ma wajuma
no me tia CSL no nya na adwuma
ya nya sete ya sete anu nche say oto en sete bibinti no o ma we so out that abra no makra so now so adumrem
kwajo onko biem
ade we say nis wa from na nsi from
onko biem
and this one
kwajo nai musaba
ana bisu nko me ma ye yan so we ka galamse asem ya say we make sure say galamse areas no mo etu ba bi etu we no fa wo mu betu we ta bo mo ata bi se be nya ado wo mo kire mo ne ade sa fa na esa wo hwehwe wo ko obi no ni nwrem asem no nwrem ho ye den anto kire no ye ye den minua yesre no won tra fa ako nipa ni abre aban no niema wo ye ototo niema ye ewo mu ane na makati ka no se niema kidenkiti bi na sa de aban ne ko ye aban ne toto niema ye wo mo kwa na nipa ba ko pe no be so sa de what you say sa bisiu the name bisiu na ngasa no e ya de foforo
enwura bisiu nim da bi
enwura before ni bisiu ba ko
Charles bisiu
wo ha ye papa
David
e wo Plaza House
ai ne waka ne ate
e na be o Charles say you na so be rob o fio
it's training can't let's have
and the name of bisiu e ha your galamsey side
and you should be sue in a should be
the same galamsey
Mate that point is well made. Like I said, now there's Naimus. Many sure say any other group will go because if any other group goes, me and my betanum and will come after you.
Thank you, young comrade.
Because you want more. ya mom that responsibility into be concentrate on najuma ya pese be so be atiasi ngurem those things and to the extent say obi be ko ngurem ensanshi minister ensanshi what are you talking about I know there ne kwanso ano no uti min ko ngurem abra minister ensanshi no way mpacho edu so
you are studying issue
ba menchia
akwa
we dey pay for ne etio for ne ahwefo na I bet to differ.
And then you bet to differ.
I totally disagree with
Mr. and Mrs. Akumoga.
Okay.
Omuti in Evangelical Church of Ghana. In Sakina branch. Into your champa, Mr. and Mrs. Akumoga.
Okay.
Yeah.
I disagree with Kojo and Charles McCarthy.
Okay.
Yes, mini Charles McCarthy somehow ya drink. Already act no. Act ni chire ejuma Dr. Louisa Nasoye no so moye. Sede kwa jususu echire no. But the din kai. Yemo mame na baso. Emi se kwa juan kasa no chire the risk mame ni take. The first time mame hu eye ni video ni bi mi yem hye na ni video no first one me hu ye no na omo akwachi Chinese fobi a omo ye galamsey ana omo ye omo so omo do omo ko eye regional capital na a town a omo betwa mu no na police fo no ene mabu no ho no e block omo so omo nko e block omo so omo nko e me hwe the way a omo timi sizi omo chese omo e block omo na misro man galamsey obi betima ajo nko afru onsam ehu pa yenta me bona baso ne se yenya women organizers mienu e wo Ghana se obi agin se galamsey e ya de a ase Ghana di Ghana nya a national security threat a threat to our existence. National women organizers mienu amike e MPP women organizer Kejemfu a any NDC women organizer
anabisi
Kejemfu a no ye women organizer oyo ba a wo se nkonya abadayema ema because ene nsusu anso boni galamsey di aba ne se ye wo mofra obi se bi oni akoma obi eni ye miensa obi nsa eyedu a tese deformity nanso Kejemfu a eye corporate a ono ne de oka omo tu galamsey esasase esensu ene ye MPP women organizer. Okay. And the NDC women organizer on a dear a Juma crab by the man say on ye, our Bemono. And yan need the answer about a Marco Chess Cavita. And yan dear on one. Now, the question I may be said, any dear, we are dealing with serious issues. I tell you, questioning a serious question. Abrapa, we are dealing with serious issues. A woman say, and you call mandate.
Okay, you call mandate.
As a mother,
as a mother, as a mother, as a mother,
as a mother,
yes.
When we said there be,
oh, what
and says what snack,
yes.
Nanko for says, ain't what is you? What do you people?
What's up now? What can you say?
What's as a mother? But don't meet me about me. Do almost meet me about I'm a doom Michael. I don't see them. No, they are distracting me. It's a serious matter.
Yes, what's it do saying any mandate? No.
Yes.
As a mother.
Pacho, producer and Pacho Makati for at least for 5 minutes. I want to make a point.
Pacho, don't look at his face.
In this studio,
yes, we will be manipulated.
And then you intimidate me.
Nobody said me. Who crowd in the face to the whim. And that's a mystery of being.
I prefer so you Obama before than say Obama Masma make economy.
Also, and then the command. But as a mother.
But as a mother, no. What chance was there be? Anya be no human organizer.
Okay.
When you talk about galamsey, what may affect to omopa man mofra. And on so far no so.
Okay.
Yes, and 12 for time. It me just 2 weeks.
Wow.
Access Gavetes Makumako 40.
Just 2 weeks.
Just 2 weeks.
I can't say
all kono so jani ni na chi. Police for me you be any di na chi. One for ammo kanko. but watumi achi excavators mako 40 o sha se na soldier for nka ho o sha se na police on the police guard pay later they be a soldier for be kan ho fine watumi achi and according to what you wo no wodomu ko police station excavators no say omo drive auto excavators no edi ko police station.
There's one of the videos I'm saying
yes no, it's low bed so
come back
omo dia ko eye police station wako handi over the seized excavators any omo to galamsey no edema police was it after few days or call no 40 excavators or chi no call na case 7 so there was say busa Dr. Louisa and I said also a man say I was say or saying those police stations in one what they excavators in Koyen because them says police station be our station officer or Koyen no say be one call 2 or Koyen or handy over to the station officer very good and we need to know those police stations so it may establish it. Say ampa Dr. Louisa Hanabisu to meet excavator mienu or the bar Kuntinasi police station after 48 hours no coin any one more. Then we can call on the IGP or she can call on the IGP to ask whoever is in charge. Because like I said, one chair fan could see baby park bisuno ja okoye or the call police station. What the other police stations so for security reasons. And I think that Dr. Louisa Hanabisu or my name so on on say those police stations what they excavators and koye now what me say we are why na juma wie because ono de oye no na juma oye no chi o mo dom koye no kwa wie na juma o it's up to the police to take it up nanka omo prosecuting crofo no but so no aye de as a citizen arrest the Abana police for take charge no mama say excavators na yira dia say Dr. Louisa Hanabisu etimi chere those police station wa horo ne say
let's do 2 minutes
nemo so wan chere dia so wan chere dia enu be magana fo bia believe dia kwadwe ebo a e ka no say e bia ono a na che ya after say the camera sisu wie no and be o masa kwa yesu masidwa because it didn't say it can be true it can be false but o ma yehu but adeba kwa wo say hu say ampase Charles McCarthy we the act no baby a ye too good ahodo no and na ya tisa so and ato say it's like giving back to the society so school a yamfa sika ni bi nkonkoye emfa momo ene na sede a e wo so oye but nana yes, it's not within a man the same Nika no. But young Ghana for Crane was citizen arrest. You was citizen arrest. And no na young there you get Ghana for anti China ni ba kumunu miensa no mako bi ekura no mako hye nkwayem na almost sense ase no meanwhile emaburu no betimi akwa kwache sankrofo no we should encourage Ghana for titrini a various community say so once will be ba be shemo sasim kwaye ma be to go do a only to ya
responding to some way feel
okay mutimi ko na mo akwache no because without any position or without any appointment we are Ghana ni kwaye na ese ne ye wodia ensuo ni ye wodia ensase ni ye wodia you have every right to cause arrest said the Dr. Louisa Hanabisu so omwaye no one said those police stations Rochester that police station one na yen yankasa be ko IGP you know ni am making sure so those inspectors any police station no we want them to account yes we want them to account but to condemn her entirely I disagree
but was it condemnation? No, it was to the fact.
No, I think it has to do with mandate. You didn't condemn her. I think that the argument they raise, has to do with mandate. In line or pursuant to the very acts now. My main establishes number 1, meaning Hanabisu. Number 2, there was a time when I bet Tina Kunyemu. I'm a born a basso with Juma or but that was before Naimos. That was before Naimos. You see, Sammy, let's call a spade and not a big spoon. Let us be frank with ourselves. In as much as we appreciate the job of our mother, which we understand that there is now an institutionalized unit called Naimos, who are mandated and saddled with such duty. Say that again.
I thought that's Dr. Person making intervention.
Oh, come
and on your mind, I come 2 minutes. Yes, I come 2 minutes. I have 2 minutes on your mind to come in 2 minutes. So we are going to have one there. You see, like I said, per the act, no, and that's all bush. But to be able to say, I draining answer, Ben, a boom say, Ober train me a sense, no. Ya sense you no, I send quiet no. Na putting nipa life to danger. Na afa wodi say scanner bia akọ se wo de kwa akoye mpuntu djuma de amomo se nipa ni wu a okoye mpuntu djuma bia who benefit.
Sometimes you do advocacy.
So that's what I'm saying. Say yes, yes, yes. I don't disagree with you on that. I agree with you. Separate the act and such a cool room. But who share the issue ni critically? Galam say na do baby a. Nana, you don't need to be a police officer. You don't need to have appointment before you start fighting Galamsey. I was saying encourage Ghana mabunu titru. Uko encouraging into Galamsey noa. Ekrebianu o mabunu honum. So many excavators ni twemo omu tu Galamsey na omu. Se mabunu tu fatu omo so a. Nana, I tell you, say before crash soldier for be remuno. Say yenti mamfo na kasa ye ensase yin crash nkwaye no. Se ye na ka fatu o say ye makwa mu bi mambe ye Galamsey wa kwaye mu a nobody can enter our forest.
Let's open so your intervention.
Now I wanted to help Sammy. Say MDF na nkasa. And a mineral development fund and MDF. And so the issue statement to be. Now I was trying to get the statement. More statement to your yellow paper. Then clarifying that excavators and 40 in it, I want the clarity about. I would say me. I always want to tender me basis. Unfortunately, no. It is a mobile to me. Mo internet man. If you can pull that thing out, MDF as a clarify. Missing excavator, 14 excavators, no kind. I think there's clarity. And what
is that clarity?
I think they wrote it. They wrote it themselves. I don't want me to be like me.
Dorothy Efisa Nana, she did not hand over to any police station according to her interview.
Okay.
I've not watched that interview, so I cannot speak.
No. Uti interview no our kind. Say excavators or chair or the command police maybe or the coy and police for or the coy no. After a few days of coy no excavators in any hole. What you say?
Okay. That's what she said.
Yes. In the now excavators
No, I listened to the interview. That was it. But then I make say the act Act 912. That's a
and I was duty near then.
It was created in 2016. The core mandate of this act is to provide financial resources for the direct benefit of mining communities.
Okay.
Do you get it?
So obeying
Puntunjuma or mining communities the challenges. So yes, ubet me akwa assess it challenges and then you come and then put things together, look for resources and go and do it to the benefit of the people. I say it's our first video now as I make it was scary, eh? But you will see the as a town folks,
But she's not complaining.
No, but we ain't trying to be born in science.
Anyways,
is that what we are supposed to do?
No, we have to be preventive.
No, she was not armed in that first video. You start 2 p.m. for buses, maybe. That's mini bus and back on our team. And on my block, then you will see these boys with what do you call it? Tiabro fairway near kind like. You see that kind of thing? No, not bad.
Okay.
The optics wasn't good. What I say? And to know, yes, there must be a better way of doing it. If it must be fought, it must be fought to us all. Or did this bit me heavily? Yes. Omunko presidency in Colombia. Now.
No, but even when that happens, they'll be moving away from their mandate.
No. When she now a woman appointment not obey her day, obey journey.
No, so I think what should happen is that 9 Muslim and they're in charge now.
Yes.
So if they want to give a complementary effort, they should go through the 9 Mus through the sanction of the Minister of Lands and Natural Resources. Yes. I cannot speak to the effect whether or not the minister, but from the investigations, sir.
No,
we are
but
taking.
Yes,
there has not been any such sanctions from the top. So that make because there's so if there has been no sanction from the top, then what is the capacity?
As a document, I think that we can move on.
But yanko doka yenin wedding komo. Yanko Ibrahim Bahama engineers.
Engineers and planners, and just quick one. Let me say, some few weeks ago, 3 weeks ago, na a Zoom lion. Metrasa kunya imwa. I share my opinion. Pink and Crawford Ezumi from the way of understanding it because me work it with the TV station I hear Zoom Lion there, just one group. It didn't make any so because Zoom Lion pays me. But Kodri Abua is here, Charles Makati is here. 2017, when Akufo-Addo shot he will go banks. Dr. Papa Kwesindo, politically, we have never agreed with him. But when the government started to collapse Papa Kwesi Indumuno, yeah, very vocal. We spoke against it. Mensah Wotabel, Obi him so a hypocrite, hiding behind puppets, but or change but still, because we are thinking about the job creation. Now we are genuine business, you know. We spoke against it. I am Ojumara. Said Wagongo. The first time I meet said Wagongo somewhere last year. Now upon show see a Jina car park ho. And over from the cano beach me say you said Wagongo ni. And no cratin said me no kwame kwachi ni lead me no dem kwachiano. Na me nimu da. But the kwam for us go ni bank, Heritage Bank. We sat here, we condemn it, we spoke against it. And I've always spoke against Crawford used to political power, editing Crawford no aduane. But it do Zoom Lion so they na make no. People Zoom. Say because I'm saying this because a Zoom Lion and I'm a Majuma. But I cry for Mama Juma. Papa Kwesindo no Mama Juma. Yera Ibrahim Mahama. O Mama Juma. Menini telephone number. Men friend of phone so da. Men sending the message so da. Men call in fear say me kwa kwasra na ma kwatunu so me na tno di nkomoda. But we started talking about a year era Ibrahim Mahama. I shall say from Estin Cubic. Somewhere 2017-2018. When Akufo-Addo led government decided some mobile terminating contract. A year lease. Nina hini. Before kra na obe movie akono. Na we see schools emenyi na hini wa meet community no ene mpenyfo ekwampa obetimi afaswa said you are building a mebru capacity na yeka local content omatumi enya bie ni nyina ekire no MPP oburuku ya oti Ashanti region Samuel Mensah then minister for Ashanti regional minister ekosisa ni fidie dibego even when court case emfa ni fidie man kura ni MPP was reluctant to release the machine son of the man. We spoke against it. So I will speak on this same matter. Okay. Not because I know Ibrahim, because minimum. No, because he's a brother to the president of this country. But this my very objective view. Nana, yes, what do for be any monyamo no krum? Sasa mne kan abeka se Bible mu keke. By reality, a teach true bagana ha.
Ma this quick interview with Dr. Hannah Bisiu. Dr. Hannah Bisiu, administrator Minerals Development Fund, essentially a national women organizer for the NDC. Mame yamwa baba Accra 100.5 FM so. Yes, Bisiu Kote. Wadama. Na empomti saying nyame adom ikasa na ache ba bibia be fine. Anyways, we nkoma yebo and say me producer so enemy din komo say Mame Hannah ewa homa no so ye ne ntwi nkomo. It has to do with your mandate as administrator of Minerals Development Fund. Any adwuma potia oye and we're having this conversation just opposed to the establishment of the NIMOS and the role they will play, and the power role will play. And issues being so up, say, Oko Ingram Honmua, you don't take sanction from your minister, and that Oko on your own accord. Issues on Swaba, so say, in fact, Osha act in moi, in Puntunyuma now, Oko yo. Na fe wa fe Ingram Waba we, Nekra Kran say, unsuru, because of how armed this Galamsey community is. Hana Bisukote, or your babisia. And not to belittle your womanhood, but in your woman, into San Kumui, Anna, yeah, boy, and Kumobi Swaba to say, there are times mochi a yes excavator no cry, yakase you who saw the back cry abba and cry. So, what is the guarantee? Says excavators now, Ochi no cre, yahu ejuma. Me patrol a nutene afro, and I say, Ukas when you be doing como in a way.
I'm not from Patrol, it kind of be. But I was much for. There can be a meeting, and I had to leave the meeting because we must have calls be from different numbers. And at what was on Tina, it was an infant. And me PM the picket. And when returning, we are people were agitated. Say, Nkomobi Koso, I cry if they are not happy. But they kind. I am the social crime MDF Act. So MDF Act na mean come on your mother brain show. Then so say we film now call section 5. I say redress every negative impact. Mine ewo community and the people who live in those communities. And NDPC. One more medium term so say on minimum development fund. So we should help in the prevention of these illegal mining in the communities. And amongst all the other things I am, me person me bisa ni diema community a omudi excavator sim etutu mfitiri se bia ya pe ha ya kasa na ye mu bi ba entamna mu se dia kwara wadi mfie sum ewo akrofufu ewo atiwa west etamna mu wu ye no e obi ba na no ada okokwa bina enipa mienu eto amena mu bi fe ye tutu amna ewo kuro ni mfitiri me pa chon eho ye bush no so yet communities na ye konsu a enya boho ni esensu tene sabi me me kurase nyu timinim se mi fi those days se mi konsu a na pipe ni hona ni baby ameko ena me kwa fom so na wuti anyi ye na boho ni hwa woni baby ameko sensu na nsuo na omonom ayesi ye mbro mu nsuo yenhwe ni ensi schools nsuo no womo akom we divert edimfidie sim amani te sabi nkurase fo na ye community se nsuo ne be no suku aye makom e communities na ye see yenhwe ni redress negative impact wo ho ansunsanso boni bi e wo so bia no ukrai atenam person say MDF is established by an act of parliament. It's a corporate body it me sue and MDF to me sue opiso as a corporate entity and a ministry no oversight responsibility of all the agencies. And school na work on na the excavator ko si etutu school ne parka etu school na the distance between amana donko any school ni ye be less than 5 meters ankwara 50 kg ekusi junior high 3 egu na a teacher for so woko daytime na excavators ni ye adwuma hwirihwiri ankwara ni nsuade me paucho is it a positive impact of mining our community ni bisa I'm appealing to be a wakasati as a community your conscience as a Ghanaian, your conscience as a human being, your conscience as a mother or a father may describe vividly the cost of your mining communities. And I'm to say my phone I hear hot line and crop for a friend senka me ben wona me bie voice note and you say my brain put me twa kra me hwe bi and now will be friend me bet 20 times and I do messages or send repeat it agent or can attend to I'm sending so dear send it because na my dream part.
Okay, Mrs.
Me patch na year 2 I was school.
Mrs. Scotty.
I'm quarantine me tom. Me patch don't cry you mean to know one of your mandates no. Anna you mining to make sure say those kind of illegal mining and kosuwo community and I mean sorry to just go to a community because based on invitation by the community.
Okay, Mama Hanabisu. You just said sir, the minister has yes, and to be from Mrs. Kote, what clarifies the minister has oversight responsibility? Do you take sanctions? Do you take sanctions from the minister before you go out on your soup exercise?
Me cook mining communities minister me convict. Me kwa dia metro was me solve the problem.
Okay.
Me put there always me family say then can say me junior officer. Police officer, junior officer. Na me call rounds of baby. Na ma kotu so bi bokro no. I was say me frɛ IGP. Say my home for and I'm actually amamra ye chuma ba ma me movie non 20 because when point prime idea to say what person who hear mandate and I'm
no so
what excavators idea I want to
I'm coming there but let's clarify this so who said Niao Kano has to do with Eeii Naimosa you're setting it up you're directly in charge of that job and Ebimu Susu say
Naimos is not in charge of the mining community.
Are they not to fight Galamsey?
Me pacho me ankan cho say me come mining community. Na here to two school achi. Na nkrofo no honum and they are posing danger to the children. I'll act. And I'll and also so even the very communities no.
Is that not dangerous?
Me pacho is it more dangerous than Akwara no obi ba enkrofo mo go school no na obetimi api Akwara wo di ago 7 years akoro koto nso no wuye is it more dangerous? Do I have to love my life more than the people we are supposed to serve? To the extent say enkrofo school ya hangi school and then in so to toy if we don't go and cover that it to cave in on the school a be a disaster you better not the same radio so and we'll be talking about the disaster. And so go for me. Akora no tomu akrofu for 7 years or bad and ya wa ne ba. What it no 7 years akora na wu not because not ne mraso. Not because obi question say ya tu amna work mining obi fiachi in a mining community wonye wenti maning wo ko ho men ka ho asem ja no mo nye akora tomu wa is another day.
Ebacho excavators no ochi no o de koma hwan.
In the first place, the only excavators are I supervise for the police to carry the excavator.
Oh, okay.
No. And I think of what me who so way deep on me because a dangerous until you could see the local police. Police who mo shock on me, I could see almost. Now, catch them see a community, almost how they are better. So we want to go and see.
Okay.
The answer to who is a coso and see a corner police one that you na ye dear court, a case on behalf of the mining community. So much there is someone near the end and someone with the macra crap. The acquisition say abandoning with your bambe German, no, the only excavators are what police watching 8 excavators feet at a time. In the quiet police station.
Okay.
Okay. Be an excavator and few on from mankind. And no, I see. Maybe you call a conference. Now make us some. Come a person with me and central for you call Gansa. Timon cook those areas. Because Okonia is dangerous. And make car, the Bubodina Namako. Now. Makofa mwanka some first hand story. No other can. And see the they call conference. visiting. Eko ye de osi enyenwi. Ena no na joy FM po no mo fan cheme sembra makwa se mebom di wo mo station. Me stress men fan cheme.
Okay.
Wo journalist no wo ho. Aye ho ene ekwa hu se filling station esi wura mo ho a 23 excavators. Ofin ewo ho ofina say. Ana ye ko wo mo di community for me media to nsua na omo no ma sese ase omo nya bi no. Ana ehu se kuro no man kasa omo tutu enkofo fi achi eno ne 6 excavators ana 1 dozer. We could do ofin na baby o ma ye ne nyina te count it was about 37 to 40.
Okay, enti
Yeah, you me pa chotie mi ana me ko report ma the regional minister. Eho etio tutu ne nyama ya ndu krom ntam because they me ko do krom no my whole interest of China for na police watch you woman o si engina for enye case nyan court.
Okay.
Saturday na enti yetimi ye ni nyina na court mo remand ai ne omu lawyers any court order say lawyers no any MDF metenancy na EPF for can budget and some money omodi wo say nkro no so no mu ntuaka na aban fa say sika no emfanya den endi enkura nsuo ne ne nsase no ma say no nkro no enti yakoye no na mekọ ma catch regional minister say yakọ excavators are miko hu wo honi dodo a yitimi kan in fact it's on video and a regional minister ka say enam yituo ni nyama toto ya najo wo mokọ abeye dangerous the next obema ne tax force akwa ba enti me I made a follow up corner minister ka say wo mokọ ye no na ka 7 obviously enam say yakọ no ka say once ye kọ honom na wo ma hu si aba hon ba ho mi so metua kosiesie nom de bekọ bed.
Okay.
In fact, NPA4, your trauma NPA say, you filling station say any sentiment follow NPA4 follow up. Womo, they were attacked. NPA officers from destroy, they were attacked.
Okay. Mama Hana, Emre Nintino, and come a me no arrange. Now, Oba studio. But we don't have time. In Takabet me about studio and yenya 1-on-1. Now, yeah.
For my main conclude, you are in studio 1-on-1 because allegation now I don't go for it. From my main
okay. Me also my allegation. But me allegation be
make one. I'm referring to your station.
Ah, very well.
Me pacho. Your friend is saying, me call at the time. When we interview me now, I don't want I can't hear me say. Oma pacho say, Oma sister story no online. Me na me ko share. And no be some me na me ka so. Then na ya call hon. And nam ehunu bi denti. Ye ko hu excavator say ye gya ho a ye ko report here. Ye ba ye no, say this the tree na make. The next day, the Fanaka 7. You cannot say Bibia that when you did not take custody of them. Minister no custody of 7 and on an aka. Piece honest number 5. But the young who yana me report and I'm saying no the next time. You the engineers coin and you can't approach it for almost prepare low bed. And see the echo who or no much in no chassis numbers man.
Okay.
China for the group. And see one more can and your more cano. Matisse MPB number be no ye dite. There's no emrane ni bibiane ni bedifisa so to we asena say
MPB anyhow.
I'm just making an assertion.
Very well.
What to me you see 30 seconds video to as a statement to be about an important issue like this. And no na me explain your man say the reason why I can no near chat video ha near be chat be to have the assist to serve a certain purpose.
Okay. My first year.
Or say me person me come obi one won't member me.
Okay.
Compromise that's number 1. Number 2. Me you will be my bramubu when I know I'm
Mame Hana bisu kote me pacho da be na menya wo studio wadama.
Me pacho mean to me in Canada.
Oh, so also they come in where want to make.
Okay, say I'll make a huge mistake. So maybe not. So me know you interview. Say me your channel. I may be lying.
Okay.
Me ban now.
Very well. So my production team will contact you.
Yeah, and see, Onyakro kan ye no accusation cause media man because I don't even have access to
Very well.
And for free wo mu so mu buafu because say na make can say I just hope say Onyakro be retract statement because when retract here I'll tell the person no.
Sisi na woni masem ko no de. Sisi aye fa na tesem. Nti anka utia ye wie so ayen so ye be din komo. Why? Yo. Mami Hana Bisiu Kutai, a National Women Organizer of NDC, Sanso, a Administrator Ma Minerals Development Fund, and a Chin Common. I was a
to a mama a friend, I think a beboa or Mwankasa say, or Muncha Asamoa.
O kapotino
discussion you know muncha no fan sending
okay
beer or tini na cry beer so ka oni access to radio to mo friend one also responded and to mo bua no muncha emfama no me sure say bia utie how discussion started in baby and no e be cry they would have any need for her to ko but say wa call na wati but utie ni nsem a o kan no a do what say what she excavators no na low bed ni ho at that moment when ya low bed now for mama and the next day or call so kwa kofara ise dodo onu ani
no o ko no security for na koi ade no am security ba kwa na mienu anhwe machines no do security for no na mbram no do so ade na ba kwa na mienu anhwe na do mu nyina koye
and after thought they okay after thought
it won na
after thought e yanka
after thought
na catch you say be o nim say me jaisi ana me koba o chama ba ni ha you get a point and to 10 interview no I was listening to an interview no I was happy was it
me pacho samren na me ni lobe ela me frefe yes you watch ade china kasere
you get a point
ehona tie ehonum na mini prison no commander no kokonto kwa enti wo dia said na nya ne dia machi akosio
40 excavators na uchi ya na wunya low bed no ade ya bechi onya low bed o ko e free 40 amana be ka 7
yes sir
33 et we fi mure mo
yes enti
40 excavators na way
me pacho samren na mini lobe ela me frefe yes you
so to say wutie asema doko kan ya okwa room on watch 40 excavators room
ne kasa so nyina no kasa se efie adwuma no enti so connect school da bi echi enko 4 ye we ya e de no ko nwuram
one thing also what here say enya one location okoye
baby okoye be ono person chese
the example no site and the example no site here the example no site na work school no asem no school ni ba mu because or say ono no ono asede say make aka be provide like giving back to the society na wako area akwakwa input but no say school da ye nkwada etimu
na chi
grofo to galam say but so ten interview no enya one location okoye ti yemfa no nto and per this interview na Adom FM ye no chese okọ bush no watimi achi 40 excavators oni low bed into a fray some fa low bed na nkomefa nko anam say low bed na de chia ene beba ade chi omukoye no na 40 excavators no na aka 8 aka 7 you got a point so what it means is say excavators no kura movie from bush ho amo amfani nyina anko police station ho
no police commander ko kontokwa wo nya ntiba fa nko gya no eti ntokwa na ne kura ne ko na me tusa question utimi ni niam ni baba so utimi ni niam ni fi ndro ko police commander na police aina in charge na betu aka ko ne ni ho abetu abuza baba so chese uja wo nwuram ho wo frefe low bed wo san ka low bed eti e den na ko police station ni police commander ko ko
yan fa last 5 me ma time no na do 1 minute ayi
me family
me ma time no
na me mani abre no a minute mama for
Ibrahim asem na
for the first 5 in the fire only the man
woni ma de kontia woni ma de
5 minutes
me ko ya me ko woni ma de kontia na me ka we ayi nana obi a wodi ayi chi attack force bi akobia ayi the low bed ba yemfa gold ma yemfa scam ma so asedi ehua me wa so mko nko China fo no so mo ye gold no omo ti nwura mu ho
omo chi achi generate
omo di sika na ti ho but still now anything be kwa be for gold ma emphasize ma omka excavators once and until they say who the right once I busa the question waka cho say na mo so one for no anyom na so made take yes adwuma no who's okay it means on no menya sure so nim so ministry in point chase well answer no so tire
one kasa
I make no chance ya to wo mi ministry ase am ya ya committee at task force ya no greater bibia
to say we nim na mo say
enya wanwa sa na o ka wa ha etimu amuka mu say ntwa mfa man na mo san kan kire no say ade ministry no oni obi ana oni so osum baby also me so to me come out mama go we homra Ibrahim o to me
mama nya me there
me wi me Ibrahim
kasa na wa beji 1 minute
wa fa de mani me preko wa fa de mani me preko ko papa na fa de aduru ho Ghana fo nyina leader fa de aduru ho to say
we dey account 3 minutes so far
adia a minute yes contract me nua na de amana
so be ye illegal job put studio ye illegal
mani jema ne bro so ade entia na otu yeti krom ha ene nkrofo timi anya sika ma na bro so even some be show obi mpon eden abrante we ti krom a ono atimi wo country the do adwuma wo Ibrahim ama wo ye adwuma no sadis kana de aba be hwe Ghana unya say omo akoma yare omo yare ani ade nyina wo ko social media wo bia da Ibrahim ama se ni fono ama bia yetimi akasa wotuma say ahokire bi obi akom bia Ibrahim ne de ma no na se enye brother man contract o se company bi ani amom contract na se bi so muntimi nya ananso mo ba mabu ni edane ama obi na se wakokogye a we na otu ka we ni ntokwa ni sei ya me party for se bi nya do nyansa wo fom wo munim nyansa saa na meka NPP dey say do mo di ani mu de nyansa phobia enche da ni mu na sadie we ba fia saa na ayi bauxite issue ya kokofa abai mu ye ya na mu gifi papa yinsem mu gifi ni nsem ko ti se na mo de ma China for ya hu ba bi mo de fai na same won to ka say you starting we nya no mo start feel same won to we dey feel after mo starting ye that issue we Ibrahim issue we na afi hu I sack gatanim
yes
but before we know
yes it's true
yes what man say and ya ka papa asem a emmo wo de abon crofon hihya ekoso na nyankopon ada roma na sen na sa contract na wonim say we for no attachment me ba na commander ka so we omo 1544 workers what man say attachment what man say anyway we 4000 plus no original company no what man say so sankrofo ye Ghana for ya for mo adwuma o enye nkrofo be hu abonte Ghana for no didi o mo mbidi and enye 700 pay na de man napko no abai bi better de mo nya no bi o nkrofo didi papa nkrofo ye adwuma papa na se bia mo se be nya do wasa nya we na no nimpa be ko ye adwuma ho timi de ade American se ke bi mpo wo Ghana ha bie mu a yensa afa ka Ibrahim ama ho ye obi bi na ne brother no se ne brother nso nya ye o de we de ahwe comfort of we o mo forget sa ne ma no ye mfa de ne mani po betima ye ne wonye no mfa Ghana form na nipa wa bonte doso ndc mabru ni Ghana form mabru mo bonte o mo pa djuma ye doso ba se onya attachment ana onya we a ni company ba akru nya ho na wo ye djuma na ho beto etiade ne saade we aba na mitie commentary mi party for de ma mo kenya ma boni mo ka fa ho eti saade bi asabia mu adefo bi aba o man mu na ni de ma ye enwanwa na MPP for before beba power Ibrahim fie no bia didi o MPP for from we chairman mu general secretary ayi mo eza bobo nipa din what ma break keke wo mu didi ya ma on presidential that na Akufo-Addo we ayi wo call election koko lose ye what ma say Ibrahim ti koko hwe no e wo ni fie Ibrahim $500,000 e de ko ma Akufo-Addo wo ni fie
to the medical bills
wo call yo ni we na brand ya be na de koye onko koto na Akufo-Addo any gabi ofie what the mouth here that's my boy I know you can do it you will do it and na you bet 12 o'clock
now
I'm telling you me will show videos ni na and now you can do it you are my what you are my darling guy $100,000 before olusu let your call na nisu bire no sorry Ibrahim first can we here
no we are time and we illegal time
Ibrahim first can we come Akufo-Addo and I do the supreme at 12 what was send the command what we share party mabru eduba bia who just allege say John Boadu ka pie we ka pie enkofo we nyina obi abedi de obi abenu ma Ibrahim show obi a am obi a to Ghana o hwe here for West for e show obi a what was say na se contract aba bibia ba then command po de dane de amana enke how de Ibrahim I winning MPP for quite opposition Mr. Ibrahim fear gold house a born at 1 a.m. a 124 the car room what I say your fan doctor no oko mo fata mo fa na mo de ko ne we aba everybody is gonna Mr. Bampani John Dramani mama say bibi organ ha bi na djuma bi ho abiem na say Ibrahim betuma ya nana o make sure somebody be ma Ibrahim waye ne nyina bi betuma bia the way ko ba ne bi betuma duru yeso what ma say na say make bibi also onim no one friend that on testing that ade menim say the way ade na ba dey say bi ene po bi test beba what ma say Ibrahim won twani e ma be hwe dem afọ wona na Otu Darko one frel me am nua makati one frel mo na de oyema abonten fo no onya bi ma fiefo Ibrahim dem so betima ye what ma say because what mean so sika de man kro MPP fuoi ka maka me ka say na no abrante ba one of the MP yes mo boy MP ba ko no o program sika de kokoma nya de and open open me ka me am nua hof sandoye onya na yie open and more de ko bobo obi abenya asem bi Ibrahim ba de che so no awie bia obawie na mo amote dem a awu say me mpai bo ne say e be pon ana so okira no Ibrahim tonsupa ngumu so what man one ante for one
say me coming
what man also to be can na Otu Darko abre enye Ibrahim say car say anyway nintesu what man say
ba me kwa che wona ebe yi anaseden
enti de me
can na scratch boy who say o say
de the American say Ibrahim timi to ton super this good bia so o make sure say mo amoye adwuma na Ibrahim de abone wo dawro so ache what was your testament e do be na me same wonto any Alista any NPR ni enyam ye company no what man say ya kasa ho a enti ton super e ma bi mra begu ni paso e enti me ko yanim na me say say adwuma e de ama no obeya ye ni ye ama brofo bi mpa besua bibi won obi
thank you Kojo
ani ja ba fie dodo obi abedi di peche
Kojo ya de me fele wa me kra mo se me kare na nkwan so ba
enemu pepepe
Otu Darko
Kojo
MDF administrator
wha na asia
na de ya metam na Kojo fa me kasa
angasa
Dr. Louisa Hannah Bisiu Kote obaye no obe confirm me say on take directives from friend the minister
wankasa
deduction
okay by deduction
deduction now will be our point to them so tipa or see what kind the same act now a man kwai section 5 of the act so to me seek redress you see who use redress a legal term
okay
you seek the redress when there is dispute. Redress. And a term I will use here. I didn't use the term, so I wrote it down. Redress, minisame, yenti enwase a yebeba wo ne abesiki redress. There's dispute.
Hey.
Utie na okai se Utie na osa can say before the community biano na community na day I invite him. Do you get it? So he goes to the communities upon invitation from among for more community or entianya ne pe na odiko.
But what dress don't you think that maybe I was referring to say bia any man ko your community man maybe I address it maybe a balance of language now.
No, so
anyways,
yeah, can't no fire. Until also your kind of fire. Internet ni mianke can act no.
Okay.
What do I say? Into redress no.
Okay.
Or some may tell say, so by NDP, by NDPC, say help combat help in the prevention of illegal mining. What I say? Anti Oboa under the NDPC no or who quine and so Timmy Bama Yakutiano say so share ni say yep ena na we na so there have not been contradictions meboa I know too.
Yeah.
There have not been contradictions.
Yes.
So what exactly was she expecting man to retract?
Yeah.
Then another person retracted.
Since I'm catching say for now, no can you hear say
the
benefit of the full taper.
Yeah, but act no, and the kind intia ye feel say eni kwan so okoyuram obai no obekire musu art no man no kwan say amanfo to me secure redress who get there we wait for whatever will come on there and you know any year no 40 excavators no only because I was 40 excavators
yes
meanwhile interview back no
adum no call no 40
when you low bed but when you and the friend of 7
into ono anen sama okay baby in the yes people may be emotional but we will tell you what we have to tell you
we do that.
Do you get it? No.
And if I can't 1 minute into
company need design EMP engineers and planners nana yeah what we say the way I tell na some ba your tuyebo your person your tear some na say and the whole day if you be na me ba studio that was me badge akwadwo usually your baboom you get it I came before he came so I didn't have the benefit to read makai I mahu your friend write up be try say a set records be but right up there's no bar line obi am fan a signature and chart says if you make and if you assume see and emfi engineers and planners ho and relying on it a bit difficult for me mahu azuma for
okay
press release mintimin kinds are press release in the and I will say that topic you can repeat it so we have benefit of the listing to get the document
thank you
then we'll put it in proper perspective.
Thank you. We have good time.
Dollar around 10 cedis 43 pesos or so and Senator John Dramani Mahama ebe fru abenya no na petrol and so about 16 cedis or so to a liter and I mean no can say petrol ya ton be 11 Ghana cedis yes baby so a 10 point something a cool chop man a rabna oben for ablekuma north because Senator John Dramani Mahama eba na Ghana for a kose illa you can say cash and tiadia no ne boating transport and I mean no can say a lot of places if not the whole country come ya title refers and Senator John Dramani Mahama eba no now there were products like iron rods, like cement, and but any so. And I have always been saying that just last 2 weeks or so, you could talk 4 gallon. Oil. And your oil you go make sure oil you know. 550 Ghana cedis. Kwame, and Senator John Mahama not the same oil, about 1,000 and over price. Bro, above from sugar above from. So the bottom line is that if you are kotua bane, and let me tell you, ladies and gentlemen, that is the reason why a Rabna Obinya confident. She is confident because we have a certain leader in the personality of John Dramani Mahama. Warrior Juma. It was so because Ankabla Kumana for the air cool chop Emma MPP. In 1992, NDC winning Yetri. Kwamna Betels, more time. Wabe diama wanwa ne baba tells abe diama a free year abe dia AMPP ayi eta kabo how to say and in any case 19 electoral areas look at wable kumanof no nyamecha area ni AMPP zone it is an electoral commission say yes ankwa rerana akame kura na me diam ni as MPP say me kwakwa to abano because ankame we but you know they are afraid esa amamu fua omubuye they are afraid esa say omamu Ghana for they are afraid. It's somebody Ghana for the agro, and that kind of comedy, that kind of joke, Ghana for any sense in beam. Naka Yamiche, Munko run MP before Tanaquam, Yamiche, come Yamiche MP, Yamiche. It's a Arab Robin. Forget it. But you see, Kwame near bedroom, but my person said you must a free Pokwase, Amasamai, Sapema, Kutunse, satellites. Media a tram work was in some me fat put my crack out. Quam me nim se NDC for what dear sada. Mammy can say, Minim send this for Boadu, but Minim some Boadu brosu too much. Kwame Nyan ran a better hand more. Ya catch the road minister, say road minister. Bonnie Benny, I am wo Pokwase, Sapema, Quantum Ponso. And now, you show videos. And Kwame, if like, you best show no video, no. na nenso video wa osuma me se me koya undercover kwa me nyezo me shanguram na me twa video do koya undercover ko twa edo so kwa mbe ya kiro ayi enye suro ho ye dwuma no fam jentam na uta se ene bayi ye be kwa mbe ya kiro kwam camera ni ntimi ntwa me na mpese me sorry na me salute road minister kwache muntwa me me pese me salute road minister Gavins Agboja we a fantastic man. Hey Gavins Agboja, what should I say? We a very responsible and respectable minister. Because of the love we have for people like you. When we pick public sentiment from the grounds, but many kwame kwache tranum kenra asemwinra anopay minister etimia your press conference church and semu me toso am sorry Gavin Agboja. What let's say what let's say you have the people of Ghana at heart. What let's say you are not arrogant. Fantastic. Etuba Facebooker. This is how Napo Kwasi etia. Na yentwa so potholes basa tan. Ti bra Facebook na me. Oba Facebook a share my na yeni abre. Eti old ayini. Eti where free. I am a din in count. Na ukotanya ne ne koye. Eti bia no wa kire ha sapema. Ahe pabi man. Na dia to so sa troin sa wam to Accra na e ho na hefa. Oh. Ya pa gugwa djuma bio. Masa citizen show they hot. Yeni bro. Kire fa kwa no me ne kan kire Ghana fo. On fire. Eti anura samukaya. Ya kan kire minister sa minister. Se Rose no ana niam nkoyi a. Se sika na ban fan koya. Se nso ni pa ko no so na elezia. Minister yesra obra be kire. Eti oba hanum no na o TV no so na Macedonia, Facebook no. Eti minister yesra obra be kire. Wonim se ena no pay around 8 a.m. kwame minister kire. We no so free on mo a. Ye kan no say potholes enti ana menkra mo kai me ka say me obi so yire nyima mane kofa sa akwa no so mo kai ene unu se kasa wie no minister ama de na ye di twa kwan no so no mo na mo ye building nko ayi oh ade na ye di twa kwan no so kwa mo hwemani ense ka grade ai oh bai twa wo mo twa kwan no so kwa me say grade ai nya no anyamia wallahi talai me ka grade ai me nim kwa say grade ai di twa kwan no so mba cho it is a new grade and the kwan so amomra Facebook na mo kama adwenche na kwa me kwachi minister amaye twa kwan so me catch no say he o problem aha na eso de ba citizen show aha na president Mahamati aha na Lordina Mahama ya maame no futabra ba no nufu anu bia no bie aha na maamiti na catch say because you can na quickly and the minister directly say hey go Accra from Vakasa citizen show they want to see my success. It is an Otu Darko say a crying dia quickly. And the minister here call my diploma. So now show the new video. Way old. I say see a crying send it here. Otu Darko. She say undercover me person be who me. Me senguram na me travel. What they own baby yachro. Aha, I know that so. Now this is the new twa kwan so. Twa kwan so. Twa kwan so. Remember me say Gavins Kwame Agboja. Fantastic man. Gavins Kwame Agboja. Now we are there about Boadu. Watch let's say you are a minister that has listening ears. And this is what we're looking out for from the ministers and chief executive officers of NDC. You're a professional journalist. Said we are going to go away. Said we are going to go. What you and to your man, say, look, me bound chain. Now, Ocas Benica crash me one. Akra, man, dang. Obian no chief for a simple code. Magic Akra. Me maybe says cat. Because the reason why I am say baby says car say yes say be says car yet me entene and penny for no
And we don't want our penifo to fail. Now, I'm saying, penny be honor so. Otu Darko. Frɛ Kwame na frɛ production team omra. Anya ya ne penifo ko din ko ye ko ai. Our first secretary, my envelope kakra. Na no na make us menye. When the corruption. Odosem. Kwam. Tali minister very maniaci.
Because but before that and say yen show say minister can focus na sem.
Minister can focus na sem. Video no.
Yes, a
video no.
Na man for hu say Embra.
Yes, Embra.
You resist say is sound focus road no.
Yes.
I say na minister yen tehwe.
Yes.
And truly oti hu say amanfo focus ne amasama ne some for na aji Ghana omo kan akra
fantastic.
Na ontimi ntina because ono gaza can say
correct minister.
Way president man pressure on
ono kan.
Yes, ono kan.
Say na president here.
Yes.
Na unim say and the molest there ba. Osna no too. Okasawa. Yesterday I told you have been listened to in the office of the chief of staff. Okay.
Yes,
who say and the molest buy?
Yeah, but when the and minister ya address.
No, and the molest person what say. Emra na ye kan no.
Yes.
Chief of staff office mutie.
Yes, yeah, of course.
They gave a directive quickly. Into now say minister can say president man the pressure.
Yes.
Of course the pressure will come through the office of chief of staff.
Yes.
So me say me so Emra me fire and me say twase any akra.
Aye.
Hey, me dey push you.
Aye.
Yeah, the chief of staff.
So yes, and Usha and Usha videos now. And then Yamia do muti ko ya na cover. Yes, and I'm so kwan no so na car no kra no.
Yes. Sasa kwan na kan nya accident.
Yes, inti
and come
yes, kafra.
Because me dey kan say me nika.
Yes, Did you say uboka?
Come up Kwame.
Uko around a blue sky honum.
Yes. Blue sky dey say when me twam.
Okay.
I said me fit blue sky me twaba.
On say o me twa kwan no so.
Kwame.
And now man san awota kwan no so. Kama.
Awota kwan no so kama. And never me say na Kwame na yepe. You see o me twa kwan so me twa. O wonta o ma wata.
Yes. And
say minister in church mu church.
Yes, I can the to so say.
Okay.
Contract no.
So
mo feel so much fee contractor ni say ma.
O mo che foforo no.
O mo foforo no nipa nenye.
Yes.
So no aso na mo pese mo maintain no nye so a. Mo ma no up to even
my Repoma company no cry. Me will challenge kakra. But me name say na your right timer. Because me ye undercover. My baba will say workers na kasa na be brain madwuma. Because salary ni delay. Apart from that, Kwame, Obaje dey say you mark you 36 cedis the whole day. Yes.
A day
36 cedis. No ma say am 9 cedis for aduane. 18 a day. Lebra ya juma ma repoma no ya man 43 Ghana cedis. The whole day. Almost start ya juma 6:30 no upon aju 6. Me na make a chow.
Sina, are you sure?
Oh, I am sure. Say that me can say ma minim ya make. A day. Ya mom 43 Ghana cedis. Abiane ka.
Sina 7 years ago, 8 years ago, Krana, because site cost supervisor, workers Krana. Me 36 cedis.
Let me tell you the reason. Because I buy no the contract name ma repoma Ghana ni. And what sublet contract na Chinese if we from Zome Constructions. It's the same Chinese if no and they deal with Ghana for no bonisa. Meanwhile, no Maripoma no and a mother company. And you know when me and say GPRTU for Sankro for trade union no me here for. Also okwadwuma mo was a group no fighting for.
TUC for no.
TUC. MD and me tell property TV one guy be anoka. Say omoba hono mo a ye discussion envelope mamom eti assemble so mo ka allegation me TV in property TV na me
but we can confirm and
I confirm because I watch it.
No, then we can confirm say TC for ko
no, we can confirm
yes,
that one we can confirm.
Yes.
It's alleged say
yes
near discussion mamom no mo ko come I mean how it workers ni bebre ema workers ni bebre ma
so apart from say contractor no kra no ye hu de all ye
si Ghana for workers no
na ye djuma okwan no so
kwan no so yes so mo adwuma
wow
it is a minister so hu no
yes
say no adwuma no nye kwan na mkotwa you
in the senior what we are telling the minister say yes wa kan wasem ayi obetima ma ye the minister people.
Kwame ya mo minister baso ansa chese. Ne minister na ye no ma filia ma.
Ya bona baso.
Ya bona baso
wait me address Pokwase some roadway no.
And Pokwase go.
But sina and also Rezi say yes. Sika do mo twa sika o mo ba be that all the routes na omutimi enye ye.
Kwame ma example. Ezi akonfia na atukuju ne constituency ne yen. Me refi constituency. Nana do dan kwa kufa do call. Ana hemfo no ka say, "Oh, Nana. O ka say o ba be ye adwuma ABC dia man." Former president Shomanim ka kiro mo say, "Man to aba na ma atokuju, me refi kuro no."
No ma.
Enti no ma meye. Nana kufa do Kumase. Ko ka kire Kumase fo say kokuru muti ne mo amodia. Enti ba bia mo pe bia muti metoko. Nana kufa do ko aplawo. Turu kwa me se fa kan show. Aplawo hin kire say e blocker John Dramani Mahama eyeye no. Say enti Nana meboa. Nana kufa do turu kwa me se fa kan show ka kire Ghana for say adre no hin no kan kasa nkoye. E go to a time Nana kufa do timi ko eyase ene baabi ahemfo ahia not ni sabenkum say ahemfo nsore ansa no machia no. Kwa me dia na mpese me kire. Aban bi ba ya we were treated as slaves. Aban bi aba yetimi tira radio so kasa. And the next day, because of respect, Obuo Amwama Ghana for Kwame, Omako Jumawi, you salute John Dramani Mahama and then a pamphor.
Omaya de Papa.
Omaya de Papa. Your friends, the government Kwame Abuja. What a fantastic man.
Meno, and then me bona basone.
Yeah.
But me just say contractors never go back to
No, Kwame. Say one man you say me di no enough for the first time. Because Minister Bikura no better be business him. But at least, say, Kwame, I didn't know.
Also, Sina, share the current ministers are warm, right from Sam George, Mitakando, Kujuto Blackwa, Eriko Poku,
hey, fantastic Eriko Poku,
Ahmed Ibrahim, we Amakofi Boa.
Amakofi Boa, and me can was you didn't come over here. Amakofi Boa.
Senior, Obia,
Juma. Eba see you, Maria will see.
Senior, some could say,
Maria will see ye. Free zones.
Senior, some could say,
Sami Jenfi. Go board.